So basically, I started at Bloomberg, and as a new reporter, usually you sort of get the beat that nobody else wants to cover, right? And so they said, focus on food tech. And I thought, oh gosh, no, it's because nobody else wants to cover it. And within first week of digging around, I immediately realized this is like the coolest beat in town, because there are these global problems that can be solved, and it's really interesting. And there are so many cool new innovations that are coming out. So I was really excited about it, and I found out about Hampton Creek, and I thought, wow, this company's doing such great stuff. And what a charismatic founder, and he's so passionate, and started with the intention of writing sort of a glowing article, just like every other journalist had written about the company. And as I was doing that, somebody said to me, things aren't what they seem here.
Really?
And I sort of said, okay. And I took a step back, and then, started talking to people and maybe asking more questions that I had intended, because I was sort of just taking the company at face value, that everything was great and it had this wonderful mission, which it still has that mission. And I think the people that work there are really good people. It's just a few things have gone off the rails. So anyway, started asking around, and then got put in touch with the right person who gave me their investor deck. So I wrote a story about them raising money based on these incredible sales projections that just seemed a little off, like too bold. But anything can happen in the future, so you don't want to judge a company on. And everybody, I think, knows in the Valley that when you project sales, you sort of take it with a grain of salt. But once I wrote that piece, others started coming forward to me and saying, this company, even what's in their deck, pitched to investors, isn't really accurate.
Oh, wow.
And you might want to dig in a little bit more.
Wow. So people start pointing you as a journalist in the direction of, hey, all is not what it seems at this company.
Exactly. And usually
these are people who are in the industry, who may be previous employees or other investors or just general contacts.
A variety.
Right. And multiple.
Yes. And so what I found, I think that I've gotten some criticism on the internet, especially from vegan food groups and various communities, that I'm going after this company. But it's quite the opposite. I've actually had people coming to me. I mean, at this point, I'm obviously reaching out to people inside the company, asking them to share things with me. I'm pursuing it as an investigative reporter, asking people. But in the beginning, they came to me.
Yeah. And what was the main, I guess, claim that they did something that would be fraudulent or suspect or nefarious, whatever? What's the main charge here?
You'll have to read what is coming out later. Well, there's more coming.
But what was the thing in the story that everybody
so various people came forward on different things, and somebody said to me, I know this company buys their own product. And I thought, oh, really? No way. I said, yeah, like on a large scale.
On a large scale?
On a very large scale. And it's, I'd heard that sometimes companies that are starting out in the consumer packaged goods industry might tell friends and family, hey, buy, here and there. And it's more organic, like, guys, we really need to make sure we have great sales. And they sort of talk about it amongst themselves. And I'm not saying that that's okay or not okay. I'm just saying it would be naive of me to sit here and say that it's never happened. But to have a coordinated top-down effort in which it's very well organized, even if it is for quality assurance, whatever reason.
So they set people to go buy the product, employees, third party. How did they do this?
So to answer your question, I started digging around. I thought, well, I don't think I should go from top down to ask this question. I think I need to talk to the people who purchased the product, and that was their job. And so I found that the company had a program of in-store demos in which they hired over 100 people, and Josh has said this, to essentially do these in-store demos. I started talking to them, and they pretty much confirmed that at a certain periods, that their job title changed from doing an in-store demo to purchasing large quantities or purchasing the entire shelf of the product.
Buying it out.
Yeah, so we're looking at like 170 jars of mayonnaise in a day, like those kinds of numbers.
Wow. So it's not buying 3 or 4 or trying to just sort of like, get on the radar. You're talking about buying out the store to hit a number probably for that week's sales.
Well, I mean, it's no coincidence that Hampton Creek has a press release that says they sold out of Safeway in the first 2 weeks. That's no coincidence. And that we know was sent to investors.
Arrow is the world's first home mesh Wi-Fi system. And if you don't know what a mesh Wi-Fi system is, it's enough that you know it is fast and it's going to blanket your entire house or apartment. I have it. It works. It's amazing. When you replace your old routers, you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't realize Wi-Fi could be this fast. And it is very simple to install with an iOS or Android app, and it just blankets your home in Wi-Fi coverage. The first one replaces your existing router, and then additional arrows plug into outlets, connect wirelessly for fast, reliable Wi-Fi. So you don't need to put Ethernet in every room. And it's just incredible. I use it. It's a great, great product. Everybody, if you just do a search on Twitter or Facebook, you'll see everybody talking about it because it's one of those products that's just light speed ahead of the products that came before it. Free overnight shipping. Visit eero.com, Arrow, eero.com. And at checkout, select overnight shipping, then enter the promo TWIST, This Week in Startups, TWIST, and you'll get free overnight shipping. That's a really good offer. Go get it now, eero.com, EERO, and use the promo code TWIST for overnight shipping. It is a great product. I can't speak highly enough of it. And literally, if you look at all the reviews, it's 5-star reviews from everybody. It's a really killer product. I don't know what I would have done without it.